Welcome back to DMA Decision Makers Part 2 with Janice Chan at the W Hotel on Sentosa Island, Singapore. And she's going to tell me how she creates effective digital marketing for Starwood hotels and resorts. Janice, thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you.
This time I want to start by talking about one of the cornerstones of hospitality marketing, and that's loyalty, rewards, that kind of thing. How is Starwood doing that differently?
One of the things that we wanted to stay away from is the points and perks war and go to delivering services that are really hard for our competitors to copy. So we've come up with a program and elite benefits that are very personalized and reward our guests for their long-term loyalty with Starwood. One of the things that we launched this year is the lifetime membership status. So for our guests who are gold members, if they've been gold with us for 5 years, then they automatically become a lifetime gold member, and they will no longer need to continually to maintain their status with us. To become a lifetime platinum member, they will have to, if they're a loyalty guest for 10 years, then they're able to maintain a lifetime status.
Review sites and things like that have become the new cornerstone of hospitality marketing. So how are you handling that?
Very few people now will make a booking before visiting at least one review site or reading other customer reviews. So we understand the importance of it, which is why at the end of last year, we launched our own ratings and reviews on our branded websites. So this gives our guests the capability to put in a review of the hotel. And the best part about it is it's a verified stay. So unlike other independent review sites out there, only guests that have stayed at the hotel can put a review about that hotel. All right. And also we've noticed that 50%, we've seen an increase of 50% in conversion when a guest checks out our reviews. So they're more likely to book with us after they've seen the reviews on our branded websites.
And what about social? How is that important to you?
At a hotel level, it does become a bit overwhelming because there are so many websites out there. So what we have done 2 years ago is we put together a social media response team around the world at our call centers. So we're now able to monitor for Starwood's reputation and all of our brands 24/7 around the world. And we try to keep our response rates within a few hours of a comment being posted online. We've been commented by various publications, social media sites as having the fastest response times in the hotel industry.
How do you handle a bad review?
Good question. And we have, we handle a bad review just like we handle a bad in-house guest complaint, right? We make sure that we have comprehensive training for our hotels, and we've put in a lot of different webinars and in-person training to show our hotels how to respond to different types of reviews. We advise our hotels to respond to the majority of negative reviews and also positive reviews. Now we found that a lot of hotels are actually scared to respond to negative reviews because it seems to verify that the negative review is real. But actually we've noticed that if a well-handled negative review wins over more customers than a positive review on its own. But also we want to make sure that we answer to positive and neutral reviews as well to show to our guests that there is a real person at the end of that computer, at the other end, responding to these guests' comments.
I'd like to move on now and talk about online video. Obviously, we are talking on an online video, something I'm very passionate about. You actually launched a pioneering campaign in China based around online video. Just tell me about that campaign and how it performed.
Yes, so last year, to support the launch of our new booking functionality on our Chinese branded websites, we engaged with a celebrity, Peter Ho, to film a romance series. So we wanted to feature our hotels around the world and really introduce to our Chinese guests the wide portfolio and the Starwood travel lifestyle. Our guests were able to watch the series and follow the characters on social media. They were able to interact with the guests, the characters, and at the end of each video there was a trivia where when they answer, the lucky winner would win a trip to the various locations where we shot the videos.
You manage so many brands, so many markets, so many hotels. Your agency ecosystem must be incredibly complex. How do you handle it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a secret formula to how many agencies you work with and how you work with them. And we have been doing a trial and test in certain markets and certain channels. So for example, in China, we have engaged in several different agencies because of our diverse brand portfolio. Each agency delivers a different unique service capability to us, and in a way they represent our brands through social. So they are actually representing us and filling out content for those brands in China. Because the social networks are so different than they are in the rest of the world, which is basically dominated by Facebook. We have various agencies to handle our media buys, and for search, separate agencies to manage our social media content. And I think where the synergies all comes into the team that manages all these various agencies, and it's our job and the brand team's job to make sure that there's a unified voice and it's a harmonious message that goes out into market.
You have many websites, many mobile apps, all of which need filling with content. So where does the content come from? And maybe more importantly, where does it go to? How do you get it to the people that need to see it?
Starwood's in a very unique position because we have been very focused on creating content for the Starwood brand lifestyles for quite a while. So for example, W has been creating content for years. We partnered up with various DJs, mixologists, fashion designers, designers in general, to help not only boost their to talk about the designs and their opinions on what's in and now, but we've also found ways to communicate that throughout our products and our hotels, and which makes up for the W lifestyle. And recently, St. Regis also partnered up with Jason Wu, which is a fashion designer, to talk to the elite crowd on what fashion and travel. And he also designed a very unique and beautiful bag for us.
Janice, this has been very, very interesting. Thank you so much for spending your time and sharing your experience with us.
For more up-to-date news and views on the Asian digital marketing scene, visit digitalmarket.asia.